Hello, welcome to my channel Math with Nazia. In this channel, you will find a lot of tips and tricks across all the topics in math. If you are new to this channel, click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get a regular updates of all my videos. So in today's video, we are going to learn few tricky questions about trigonometry. I have already explained the basics of trigonometry, where is trigonometry used and how are we going to use in our day-to-day life, and the basic formulas which are used in trigonometry. And we have done few examples regarding that. If you have not watched that video, you can refer that. The link is given below in the description, or you can simply click on the I button given above. So now let's see the first question for today. For the given figure, if cos alpha equals 5 by 13 and cos beta equals 3 by 5, find the length of BD. So our question is cos alpha equals 5 by 13 and cos beta equals 3 by 5. Find the length of BD. So they are asking us the length of BD and the figure is given here. As you can see, there are two triangles in this picture. We have a triangle ABC, which is a right angle triangle. Again, we have CDE. This is also a right angle triangle. And we know what is AB. AB is 12. And the reference angle given here in this triangle is alpha. And when you take this triangle CDE, we know what is ED. ED is 8. And the reference angle is beta. So I hope you all remember what is a reference angle, what is a base, what is a perpendicular or hypotenuse. We have already learnt in our previous video. So let's see what is given to us. First, let's take this first triangle ABC. So in triangle ABC, what do we know? We know that cos alpha equals 5 by 13. So they have given cos alpha as 5 by 13. So what is cos alpha? What is the formula for cos alpha? Right, it is base by hypotenuse. Right, I hope you know what is a base. A base is the side which is corresponding to the reference angle. So our reference angle is alpha. So our base is BC. So the base is BC. And what is the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is the side exactly opposite to 90 degrees. So here the 90 degrees angle B. The side exactly opposite to the 90 degree, which is AC. So AC is the hypotenuse. Either you can remember like this, or AC is the longest side of the right angle triangle. Both are right. So now we know BC as 5 and AC as 13, but that is not the actual value. So what we would do is we will keep BC equals 5K and AC equals 13K. So first we have to find the exact value because AB is already given, right? So now which theorem can we apply? Right, we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. So what is a Pythagoras theorem? Yes, the sum of the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So the square of the hypotenuse, which is AC square, equals the square of the sum of the squares of the other two sides. That is AB square plus BC square. Now as you know, what is AC? 13K. So 13K the whole square equals what is AB? AB is 12, that is 12 square. What is our BC? 5K the whole square. So now let's solve this. 13K the whole square will be 169. K square equals what is 12 square? 12 square is 144 plus 5K the whole square. 5 square is 25 and then K square. So for these type of a question, it is very important that you learn the square numbers. Try to learn the square numbers from 2 to 25. So 2 square to 25 square, if you remember it clearly, you need not waste time in working out. Now for example, we have 13 here. You need not sit and multiply 13 times 13 and waste your time. Rather, you can remember this. This is a very easy number. It's only 169. So try, if you are able to memorize from 2 square to 25 square, that will be pretty easy for you to work out these type of questions. Now let's bring all the k's to the one side and the number to the other side. So we are going to bring our variable to one side and the constant to the other side. So it is 169 k square minus 25 k square equals 144. So 169 k square minus 25 k square equals 144 k square equals 144. So both the sides we have 144. We can write it as k square equals 144 divided by 144, which is equal to 1. Since k square is equal to 1, k is also equal to 1. So now we have the value that k is equal to 1. So therefore we know that BC is equal to 5. 5 times 1 is 5. And AC is equal to 13 because it is 1. It will give us the same answer. So now we have found out what is BC. BC is 5 and AC, which is 13. So we have found out all this. Now, but what is our question? They are asked us to find out BD. So to find out BD, we still need what is CD. So same thing we are going to apply and find out what is CD. So come on, now let's try to find out what is CD. So now let's take the other triangle which we have, that is triangle C, D and E. So in triangle CDE, what do we know? We have the reference angle as beta and we know ED is 8. Cos beta equals 3 by 5. So we have cos beta as 3 by 5. So as we have already learned, this is our base and this is our hypotenuse. So in this question, which is our base? Can you please guess it? Because reference angle is beta. Right, so the base is CD and which is our hypotenuse? Correct, our hypotenuse is EC because D is the 90 degree. So that is EC. So now we know what is CD and VC. So we can keep as CD equals, since this is 3, I will keep it as 3P. You can take any alphabet, X, Y, Z, anything. I just took it as P. That time I took it as K. Now I have taken it as P. Now we know CD equals 3P and what about EC? EC equals 5P. So same Pythagoras theorem I am going to apply here. And we know ED is 8. So now let us apply which is our hypotenuse? EC. So hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. CD square plus ED square. Anything ED, DE both are going to be the same. So now what is EC? We have 5P the whole square equals what is our CD? 3P the whole square plus 8 square. So 5P square is 25P square equals 9P square plus 64. Let me bring it everything to the same side. 25P square minus 9P square equals 64. So 25 minus 9, which is 16P square, equals 64. So P square equals 64 by 16. So what do we get? Right. So we get it as P square equals 4. So P equals 2. So now we have found the value of P. So now we know what is P. So now let's find out what is CD and what is EC. So I have to draw lines and complete this in the same thing. So you have a reference of the total question. So now what is our CD? CD equals 3P. So 3 times 2, which is 6. Now we have got our CD as 6. Right? Now we know what is CD. Now what is EC? EC equals, it is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. Now we have our EC as 10. What is our question? Our question is BD. So what is BD? BD equals BC plus CD. So as we know what is CD? CD is 6. This is 10. So these are the values we have found out. But we want only BC and CD. So what is BC? BC is 5 and CD is 6. So the value of BD is 11. So now we have got our answer. Isn't it easy now to find? We just took two different right angles, found out the values of the base and the hypotenuse, and found the final answer. So this is the way you always split the question and find out the answer for that particular question. So I hope this method is easy for you to understand. If you found this video interesting, click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get a regular updates of all my video. And if you liked the video, do not forget to click on the like button. And thank you for watching till the end.